Right, before we get into this, a couple of things. First, I lost a little bit of bum fluff that goes on the mic thing, you know, the thing that's meant to, like, silence some of the harsher letters. So, if the narration sounds crap, that's partly why, since I've lost it, and I don't really have any money, because I'm getting a cross-trainer, Borderlands 2, and FIFA 13, you gotta kind of deal with it. But I'm sure I've got enough battles and point fives lined up that you won't really notice it. Second thing, this battle actually turned out to be about 48 minutes long, but there is a bit at the end that I have sped up. Also, a couple of things. I know I did say it after a battle I did, after a battle I posted at PMP. I said I actually do quite like, using the webcam. There are a couple of reasons for that, and I'll get into that when we get to the store portion at the end. Anyway, I'm going to lead off with Spiritomb, he leads off with the Zelf. I'm not worried in the slightest. He's actually going to go Taunt. I'm going to go Pursuit because I want to show him he ain't going to switch out. Since he's gone Taunt, I know exactly what kind of a Zelf this is. It's going to set up Stealth Rocks next turn, so I'm just going to go for a Taunt, Pursuit again, and then after that, I'll go for a Sucker Punch, as I know he isn't going to switch. That is perfectly dandy by me. I have Starmie to spin away the rocks. I'm perfectly happy with that. That's gone very well. So, early 6-5 lead, and, yeah. So, there goes the taunt from Spiritomb, so I can Wisp or Pain Split if I need to. But that kind of depends on what he's going to bring in. He does have a couple of things like Dragonite and Skarmory, and I've got a Skarmory, but, I know my Skarm can take on his Skarm, but it's going to be a painful fight if it comes down to that. Anyway, he's going to bring on a Porygon 2, and he sees that I have Infiltrator, which is kind of irrelevant, but it does help out. It helped out in the last battle against Claydol. But I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go into Starmie. A bit of an awkward play, because a lot of Porygons 2 do carry T-Bolt, and he does have a Skarmory. So that was actually a pretty dumb play on my part, but I do go for a Rapid Spin because I just want to make sure Stealth Rocks aren't a factor, because I do have some things that I'd rather not, have to take too much coming back in. But I just go for Rapid Spin here, as he's actually going to use T-Bolt, and now this is slightly dicey. Starmie has taken a hell of a lot of damage really early on. And if his Skarmory gets up a couple of layers of spikes, then Starmie's kind of screwed. He can also predict the Starmie coming in, etc., etc. Anyway, I'm going to go into Crustle, because I figured Crustle could probably take this thing on decently well if a T-Bolt only did that much to Starmie. And I can get me some lovely entries. But he's actually going to go for an Ice Beam after Agility, and that does nothing, really. Absolutely peanuts. I can sit here, Stealth Rocks and Spikes all day, every day, because, Crustle's man. He's a manly man. He doesn't give a shit about nothing. But he has seen this, and he's going to switch into his own Skarmory. As I'm just going to go for Spikes. I'm just going to keep trying to get layers up. I'm not worried about Skarm in the slightest, unless it's a Taunt one like mine, but only people from Bizarro world like me run Taunt, so bleh. But I'll keep going. He's going to Whirlwind me out. Not phased. I do go into Spiritomb. This is a nice opportunity to Wisp him. However, I'm still slightly worried about him setting up Spikes, which he is gonna. Had I gone into Starmie there, that would have been the much better thing to do, but I just thought, okay, I'll burn him and it'll be okay. But, no, as it turns out here, because I don't want to set up another layer of spikes, I'm actually going to go into Starmie, and, he is going to Brave Bird me, and I'm going to die, and that's like, well, shit, that's not very good, because, yeah. Oh, no, wait, oh, whoa, no, he's not. Oh, he's going to go into that Houndoom. Oh, I remember now. I remember. Okay, now I'm a derp. I thought he was going to Brave Bird me. Okay, now here's where I make the dumb play. Because after going into Starmie, I was like, what kind of Houndoom might he be? I might just go for the cheeky Rapid Spin. But I'm dumb, and he's going to go for a Dark Pulse. So I feel like a bit of a colossal tit. Wasting my Starmie. No apparent reason. Had a perfectly good Terrakion to go into. But, Houndoom isn't particularly quick. Terrakion is particularly quick. I go into Terrakion. I'm feeling decently confident that I can close combat if he feels like going into Skarmory. I might be able to 2-hit KO at a push. But he doesn't. He's going to stay in, close combat me. I'm not entirely sure why he stayed in, actually. I mean, he had a couple of switch-ins with all the entries up, so I would have gone with that. I would have switched out, tried to find something to take the close combat. But he's going to go into Conkeldurr, and it's sort of like, don't want to deal with this fat bastard. especially if he's going to Mach Punch me. However, the odds of him bulking up are pretty, well, significant, really. But I am going to go into Crossel, because Crossel, as I'm sure you all most likely know, has quite a smexy counter. So, he is going to Drain Punch me, and because I have a decent amount of defense invested in Crossel, but not too much, so as he Drain Punches, he's actually going to knock me down quite low, and that's about a 300 and something HP hit from the counter there. So that hits like a train. It does a hell of a lot to the Conkeldurr. And I kind of figured he was going to go Mach Punch to take me out, so I'd try and go for the cheeky Custap spikes, but unfortunately Mach Punch outpaces me, so either that Conkeldurr's quicker, which is fucking a strange prospect, or Mach Punch has more priority than Custap? I don't really know. It might have been he outpaced me. Both of them are very slow. Either way, I'm going to go into Scarm. I've got a Drill Peck. I can take him out. I'm not particularly worried. I am going to outspeed him, and he will die, so yippee, Drill Peck, go away. Down goes the Conkeldurr. That's a massive, bullet dodged right there. I tell you that. I mean, Meloetta couldn't handle that. And Skarmory, if he managed to get a Drain Punch off, probably couldn't. I'd have to keep Whirlwinding him around till I got to the right point, really. But in comes Porygon 2. I know he has T-Bolt. I don't want to sit around. I have seen Agility. I know he's probably going to have Recover as well. He does get my Sturdy, which is annoying. But I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go into Meloetta, because Meloetta just does not care. He's going to go for a T-Bolt, and yeah, that did, what, about 52 points, maybe? Add a push. Yeah, Meloetta does not care. It's just unbelievably good. Really is. And even its physical bulk isn't bad. It also makes quite a nice mixed wall, because it doesn't really need any investment in special defense. But there you go. That's a set for another time. Either way, I'm just going to go Perish Song and ruin him, as I believe he went Agility. Now, the great thing, well, one of the problems with this Meloetta is it does actually have to sit there for 3 turns, and unless it's actually, under attack, it doesn't really have anything to do. Because I mean, it can rest, Sleep Talk, Heal Bell, yada 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 yada. But I am just going to go for the rest. I literally just have nothing better to do. I just want to sit there. But he keeps going Agility. Yeah, that'll come into play later on, you'll see. It's quite funny. In fact, I probably should have slowed that bit down, but apparently my battles are too fucking long. Ugh. Oh well. But no, he's going to keep going for it. I rest. I pretty much show him, nah, you ain't getting anywhere. You need like 20 mega crits to kill this Meloetta, my friend. So, no. He does take this on board, and he is actually going to switch out. He's going to go into Dragonite. As I go Sleep Talk, I believe. Oh no, I switch out. Alright, I go into Terrakion, which is always lovely. Oh yeah, I switch into Terrakion because I figured he would do something and then be forced to switch out. Here I go Stone Edge. That was so unbelievably crucial that I missed. That was such a pain in the dick, and you will see why. But there you go. Well, it wasn't crucial. It just kind of dragged the match out way longer than it needed to be. Although part of it was a mistake I made, but again, get to that. Anyway, I'm going to switch out, go to Skarmory. I figured Skarm can well win this bitch. He's actually going to Dragon Claw me. I don't have a lot of, well, I have a lot of defense invested in the Skarm, but, like, not max, not impish, it's jolly. So, yeah, he isn't going to take this Fire Punch particularly well, but I do get the Whirlwind out, so his multi-scale is still broken. Stealth Rock's get him coming back in, and in comes the Porygon 2, and it's like, well, piss, I don't want to sit around for this bloody thing. At this point, do bear in mind, I have forgotten about the Skarmory. For some reason, I seem to think he has a Bliss. I don't know why. You know that my thought processes don't make any sense, worth speaking of. So, yeah, just go along with that, alright? Because from what I was thinking, Dragonite is the last thing I need to get rid of, and then Terrakion can run train through whatever the hell he's got left. Although he probably could kill Skarm, but yeah, that's kind of where I was going with that. Anyway, I'm going to go into Spiritomb, and he T-Bolts, gets crit. Doesn't really matter, although that's probably explains why I did so much, because I thought, Jesus, that did a hell of a lot. But he's actually going to go T-Bolt again, and I'm just going to go Pain Split, and get some pretty nice HP gain back. I would like to go for a wisp just to burn this stupid thing, so that it's going to be constantly taking residual. But I am actually going to switch out here. Yeah, I make some very strange plays. Haven't really got a clue what's going on. Part of it may have had something to do with the fact that in TPX I was talking about how Americans seem to love bragging about the war and how they only won one war, and every other war they've taken part in they were kind of the bigger dickheads. So yeah, I kind of got into that argument. But yeah, if I'd have just wisped, but again, my head, I don't know. Yeah, I've given up trying to explain the thought processes. That it's just kind of what happens. Life goes on. Anyway, now I'm in with Meloetta, just cause, and I'm still kind of thinking he's probably going to want to go to Dragonite at one point, but I am going to go Sleep Talk, and I am going to get the Heal Bell, because Meloetta fairly consistently gets Heal Bell, actually. I really need to stop talking in chat with my matches. I just miss things, forget what I was doing there. It's a major problem, but there you go. It's not their fault. But yeah, he's going to go T-Bolt. I'm just going to go Perish Song. I just need to keep forcing him out so he keeps taking the entries damage. That's all part of the game plan. If I keep doing that, then eventually, yeah, things will be good. Now, I don't think he is going to sit around this time, because again, he has nothing to do. But yeah, so he's going to switch out. He's going to go into Dragonite. And, oh, what do I do here? Oh, I go Perish Song again. Yeah, right. Here we fucking well go. I believe this is the point where I would think... Now, I think here I'm going to either switch or go for a rest. This whole part was kind of hazy to me, believe me. But, I either switch or go for a rest. I'm probably going to switch, because, yeah, staying in... No, I'm going to stay in. Am I going to go for a rest? Will I go for the rest? I go for the rest. Okay. Now, my main game plan here was if I switch into Terrakion... Because he knows I can go to Skarm. He knows I can do that. And in fact, I was thinking if I sack Skarm, I can go into Terrakion when he's got one count and he will have to switch. And that works out beautifully, okay? I switch into Skarm. He makes the prediction. Fantastic. I wanted him to. So he's going to go for the Fire Punch, kill the Skarmory. No problems with that whatsoever. I go into Terrakion. I'm thinking, right, this is sort of a game of chicken. Who is he going to kill me? Or is he going to switch out? If he switches out, I win. However, I lost at my own game of chicken because I thought, okay, I'll stay in with Terrakion. He surely won't make this play. Of course he won't. Nah. He's going to stay in, he's going to EQ me, and I'm going to die. And I was like, fuckery-do. Oh, this is going to last so much longer. And then he brings in Skarm, and I'm like, oh... So this is in times 8 speed now, and basically I'm going to use, what happens is I stall with Spiritomb for a bit, get to the end, he agilities with Porygon, which means Perish Song hits him first, and he loses, so ha. Yeah, I'm going to make a point here. One guy did comment on my last video saying, why is it 15 minutes? I can't be bothered to watch anything over 11 minutes, and I need to improve my quality. First off, the time, I don't care how long a match is. I don't pick them based on quality, I pick them based on how much fun I had. I don't care whether I make good plays or not. If I had fun, if it shows the team, you know, whatever, I'll do it. If it doesn't, then I'll add it to the, you know, the backlog of shit. So, I don't care about time span, and if I put it in ×4 to keep to the, low attention span, you know, bunch, then it ruins my narration because I can't narrate over something that quickly. Also, right, webcam, I'm not switching from webcam because I get to do things like that. I get to record messages, I get to record DCs, I get to record the other player being a dick or the other player being nice. I get more information, and when the plays when it takes a lot longer to think about plays, that means I get more time in the narration to say what I want about the play and how it's going to work. Webcam recording means I get more detail in my narration. It gives me more time to talk about what I want to say. Yeah, I get to capture DCs. I get to see what dickheads say. I get to add any text to say if this is going to take a while. I get to, film if someone's being a nice person. That kind of thing, okay? I'm sorry, but, you can even see what's going on, okay? I'm sorry, but you don't need blistering quality to see what's happening here. You can see the text, you can see the Pokemon moving, you can... yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not I don't understand this massive push for quality here. I mean, there are people on PMP who dislike because you use webcam recording. I really don't understand it. Doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm sorry, guy, who says my videos are too long and the quality's not very good. The quality is fine for me. I like the way I record things. I like the fact that when the battles are longer, it means it's, yeah, okay? I'm not changing it, so sorry, but if you don't like it, then don't watch my stuff. It's pretty much that simple. Anyway, sorry for the little rant, but I felt like I had to get it out of my system. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.